So what effect do these sneaky tariffs have on the value of your fine jewelry like Rolex, Patek, and Cartier? Let's really break it down. Everybody's talking about tariffs and how that impacts luxury goods and just goods in general. And a lot of clients are having that question with us because we're a major buyer and lender against luxury assets. And so let's start with what a tariff is. Tariff is a government imposed tax on the import or export of goods. So basically what that means is that the US government is going to have companies that want to bring their goods here to sell pay a tax. Well, that's an expense of doing business, which directly or indirectly is going to be passed along to the consumer. That's not necessarily a good or bad thing. That just happens with goods. The cost of acquisition or creation is ultimately passed to the beneficiary of those goods, which in this case is the consumer. So roughly on luxury goods, that import tax is around 5%, give or take, on the specificities. That can add up a lot. That means for every $10,000 you pay for an item, you're going to pay another $500, or someone does, to get that item to the US. So how does that affect the market? Well, that's going to depend on how motivated the sellers are and how excited the buyers are. It has less of an impact on inner trading of pre-owned goods because clients are going to sell those items based on market demand and perhaps what they have in those items. But bringing goods in, either the seller will have to absorb that, the consumer will have to absorb that, or somewhere in between. By and large, supply and demand is going to affect the value of your jewelry much more than a 5% tariff. So I would say that it's overstated by and large. If you have active buyers who want your item, that's what's really going to matter. And if you're selling pre-owned goods, the cost of the tariff didn't affect you anyway. So we'll see what really happens, but by and large, it's overblown. Supply and demand fundamentals drive all markets. So if you have items to sell, the tariff isn't really going to impact you. I mean, sure, new comps could slightly raise, but those are new items. Yours is pre-owned. So, and if you're looking to buy an item, then yeah, perhaps new in condition, that price may be elevated, but by and large, it's not a material issue. If you're buying items, buy the highest quality and also buy the items that most people want on the secondary market. Secondary to market pricing helps determine new asset value. So buy quality, Rolex, Cartier, Patek, Tiffany. That's not and everything, but by and large, those items will have a better value retention than just a generic piece of jewelry. I hope that helps you. Buy quality, buy what you want, and buy what others want. That will benefit how much you can borrow or how much you against it, or how much you can sell it for far more than tariffs. So if you're looking to know what your luxury asset is worth, jewelry or watch, tariffs or no tariffs, visit diamondbank.com, fill out a simple form with your information and upload a picture of your item, and we'll tell you exactly what it's worth in real time in today's conditions. Visit diamondbank.com to understand what your item's worth now.